Hello there everyone, and welcome back to more XCOM Chimera Squad. We have successfully took down their communications, or at least captured their DJ for Sacred Coil's broadcasting of their propaganda machine. Although, it sadly put me in an awkward predicament where now I have to deal with this anarchy, since the situation had to randomly spawn in one of these two regions. A little unfortunate, but not much I could do about that. And we have a mission here, which, thankfully, I could just pause that for today. And also, Godmother and Terminal are now maxed, fully promoted, fully leveled up? And sadly, what that ultimately means is I'm going to have to try and find every opportunity to no longer use them for missions, outside maybe like the key story missions, perhaps, since there's no real incentive to... Well, I suppose I could just power level or powers through everything that much more easier if I want to focus on like the core 4 players or 4 agents, but I want to try and level everyone up just so we can play with new utilities, new abilities, and see if we can make them synergize with each other. But due to the difficulty I've had with the anarchy, I'm probably going to keep them in for one more mission. Ideally, and then I'll probably sit them in the assembly or just idle from here on out. And for what I'm planning on doing for this roster, I don't know how I feel about this. And, well, I know that Carip is idle, it just doesn't want to tell me at the moment. Either way, I think I'm going to bring Serap in here just because, again, I want to get everyone their promotions. Godmother and Terminal are meant to help me deal with the difficulty that this mission might provide. And Torque, simply because I expect to encounter the Ronin, is it? The elite unit of the Sacred Coil. And if Torque taught me anything with playing with the Grey Phoenix, she's going to be amazing at managing the Ronin. So long as there's only one of them on the field at a time, she can basically just poison them, grapple them, do anything she wants with them. It's a little bit R-rated, so we're not even going to talk about that any further. But she's going to be amazing for that role alone, as we kind of already seen with the Praetorians. Now with that said, I'm still waiting a day for research, training and all that, and I have enough credits and intel to level this up. So in all honesty, I seriously should. I'm going to get 20 discounted, basically, for completing this mission. And we're currently on Wednesday, I think. So there's going to be a situation tomorrow, and then I'm going to get 5 more, I'm going to get 5 more intel back. So essentially, if this is a success, I'm getting 25 intel discounted. I'm just wondering when the next scavengers market is, because I did miss out on the pistol with the fan fire ability, and I would really like to grab something else. And ultimately, I never paid attention to these new stuff. A principal agent. Agents earn 20% more XP on missions for next 5 days. Well, that is quite amazing. I love that a lot. What's recruitment drive? Free field team as well. Humanitarian aid. 1 unrest in all districts. There's some amazing stuff here I would like to play with. Although, I was ultimately thinking of the free scavenger market items, at least for the time being. But I have Shelter in here just so he can get additional experience towards his level ups. But since he's not promoted or anything, he can't really do any of these higher tier missions. It's the only catch there. Otherwise, doing the scavenger's mission would be better for me. And yeah, once that special operation finishes, I should have enough intel to just buy whatever the scavenger's market gives me anyway. So I think I'm okay. It's just a question on what I do about equipment, because I can buy extra stuff. I have enough money for it. We'll make items available. We have breaching charge. I don't even think well, let me have a look. Doors and windows. So I was half wondering if this would be the same type of map layout as what I had in my first 2 anarchy missions, which I'm going to assume it's not the case, but it's still 3 encounters we need to be careful of. And you have a flash bomb, which I'm fine with. Overdrive serum I'm going to probably give to Serap. Medkit might be useful. I don't think I want to give you the flash. Yeah, just give Zephyr both the flash bomb and the flashbang grenade. Although, didn't I just unequip you with that? No, I didn't. Silly me. I unequipped the wrong thing. And it comes down to... What else do I throw on here? Because I don't even think I'm going to need these, which is where me buying new items is probably warranted. Actually, yeah, I'm wrong. Godmother would be better with this because Zephyr, I'm assuming, or I'm planning on having her go first. So that's a silly thought process there. And I thought I unequipped the dang overdrive serum, silly me. So I'm all over the place. If only slightly. Oh, I somehow unequipped armor piercing ammo. That's not what I want. There, that problem is hopefully finally solved. Hopefully. Breaching charge if we ever need it. Overdrive serum to help you with your armor. And speaking of armor, do I give you the plated armor? Because I don't think Terminal is going to need as much. Never mind the fact she can heal herself really damn well too. And breaching charge. Yeah, she's like the only one I don't want in slot 1 or slot 2, so I can use the med patch for a second breach and then her gremlin for the breach after that, or the final breach. And then we'll have to play it by ear if I want to use the smoke bomb or not. Dang it, I gotta stop right clicking. Thankfully it's not messing up with my layout, but what do I do about the regen weave? Because my thought process is maybe Zephyr's going to take a lot of shots, so that might be worth having that there. Because she's going to be one up taking point. And I don't expect, well, unless I don't put her in slot 1, she's not really going to be using a breaching or a ceasefire bomb. I'm just trying to think what else would be useful for this mission. Since I have the money for it. An extra regen weave might be good, but that would be when I don't have Terminal around, so I don't need to buy it now, is the only catch. And again, it's really questionable if I want the ceasefire weaponry at all, because it almost seems like they may not do anything for me. Besides maybe deny a flank. It might be better to... A smoke bomb is probably better just because of the extra cover it will give me. Do I have any slots available? Just the med... Maybe just this med kit is the only thing, if I don't want it there. I have 2 trank rounds, and Torque has her scope and all that, and autoloader. And I want to keep the laser sight on here just because it helps enable Godmother gain more critical hits for that guaranteed 1-hit kill, as opposed to relying on the 66% chance with my current shotgun of one-shotting turrets and androids. That's my main thought process, especially with overdrive, is it? That increases her critical hit chance by another 50%? So that's my thought process there. I would love to get some Dragon rounds or Venom rounds, but at the same time, we're face off against mechs that are kind of immune to that, and I don't believe I even get my extra point of damage because of that. So I would argue that my current layout is better for this kind of potential situation. And we might as well equip the drone, or android. I don't have much to equip it with though. Let's see how we do. I'm a little worried, but we have 2 of the best soldiers, at least most trained soldiers for this. So I want to believe we're okay. I want to believe.
Hostiles on the move with dangerous contraband.
Okay, so this is the same kind of mission as before. We keep them from running away. Ooh, that is scary. Entering through Markshire units. And I'm going to be forced to go through here besides maybe 2 agents. So successful shots will crit. I like to give that to Torque. +3 mobility. Who would benefit most from mobility? I don't think anyone does. So maybe I'm I'm honestly wondering, do I start with a flashbang now or not? Because we're going to be marked, and that's like a plus 15, plus 20 to their accuracy. Now it comes down to if Torque goes here, and does she go last or first? Because I don't know how likely she's going to hit anyone. I want to save Alpha Strike and some of my key abilities for potentially the second breach. That's the main thought process here. And she does have 100% dodge, or did I give her a regen weave? I want to believe she still has the Mac Wave. It's Terminal and Godmother that has the regen, and then Sephiroth has the plated armor. And Sephiroth's going to take a lot of shots with the Mark II. Just because of how she moves. I almost want to maybe have Torque go last. Just, again, I'm expecting a Ronin and she can tie someone up. It just doesn't work well with Terminal for that reason. Which makes me wonder if I want to put her here. But she doesn't need the mobility, in all honesty, especially with the guaranteed chance to hit. Let's do this. Let's just commit. Because there's also another factor of the holo targeting too. Which, if she goes last, doesn't really matter. So you're a turret. You're a Cobra. Bruiser. A Dromedon. I was wondering when we were going to counter him again. And a Hitman. Guardians, without a doubt, I do not like. Just because of what they can do. And I have dodge, so Cobra's going to shoot you, and maybe I could deal with one of the other aggressives. Because yeah, the turret may just die. And you're stunned, which hopefully helps. Oh, I gotta keep mine. Oh, it's a guaranteed crit, never mind. So it helps quite a bit there. I could go... High ground could be useful for protecting Sephiroth, but again... where does it put her is what scares me most. Because she hasn't... I want to get her in cover, but she's going first, so whoever I want to attack. And you may not kill the Guardian on your own. I think you do 4 to 5 damage. But you get to go first. Now, moment of truth. You could kill the turret. It's that situation again, which... What else do we have? Cobra, max damage to kill you. Bruiser. Max damage and a critical hit to potentially kill you, so... Turret seems ideal. If I can hit. Oh man, I am not looking forward to when that starts failing me. Because I am getting incredibly lucky. And sadly, well, who do I want to hit most? Well, actually, they're both going to shoot no matter what, so let's... And you have 2 armor. As much as nice as 100% is, it doesn't do me much good. So let's at least do max damage to something for possible kill later. Alright, let's see where Sephiroth goes. Wow, that didn't do nearly as much damage as I would have liked. Oh, there's a Purifier that's going to run. And Bruiser is going to run. Oh, I thought I put you as last there, Torque. That is unfortunate. But everyone's still in good health, thankfully. And that's explosive canister, isn't it? And speaking of explosives, I don't care about you. And I don't think I want to know what you do. I could grab someone, but I'd rather just take out this Cobra. And the Guardian's about to shield too, so... He is pretty much primed for death in a moment, at least. And that's only half cover, isn't it, Torque? So just kill the Cobra, hopefully. Even though he goes last.
Splattered a hostile.
And you're gonna shield, I know
that?
it. Which is why we need to deal with you now. And hopefully you won't be a burden. Oh yeah, Mark is gonna be a pain. How much damage do you do? 4 to 5, so how the hell do you only do like 2 points of damage? That's what I honestly want to know. Because you could still kill them potentially. But I think stunning the Andromedon might be good. Because it doesn't have the shield currently. That's assuming you stun the Andromedon, that is. I'm curious. Oh yeah, you have momentum and parry, so let's be mindful of that. Again, I don't want to burn any of my resources if I can help it, since I could just heal up most of this damage. Oh, they have to get way up here, apparently.
No good.
So, they can run, and it'll take them their entire turn just to get up there. Maybe 2 turns even. Oh, that's unfortunate. Zephyr's a bit of a sitting duck. Now that shield causes problems, and I want to kill the android. And the Purifier is going to run as well, so I have a little bit of leniency. How likely am I... Well, yeah, it's a question of how likely am I to kill the Guardian with just 1 attack? That's the honest question. And I have a good flank shot, but ooh, I was hoping... I honestly was kind of hoping for better odds, but it is a shotgun, so what do I know?
Drop the hostile. I'm still ahead of you.
Whoa. Well, I'll take that. But we don't have good odds. And I don't really want to hit the Purifier, even though you're the only shot I have. And Terminal's going to heal you, or at least someone next turn. So that's basically half damage on that shot, when I could have just...
Weapon in sight.
Wow.
You're lucky I don't bruise.
Yep, that needs stitches.
That was like a full cover shot, I believe, so... He really knows how to hit. And Torque can easily reload. And I do, of course, want to heal. But who to heal? And how likely are you to kill? As much as I like to destroy that, it's just game... Oh my god, you can't even see him. And Torque... I don't believe Torque has an autoloader. Never mind the fact that that's a bad angle. And I can't even subdue without being exposed. If I wanted to heal. And the Guardian, I really want to kill that Guardian. So let's chance it. Who to heal though? Well, Godmar does have the med kit, so Torque, you're the volunteer.
Let's get your insides back inside.
It's nice having so much extra health, I gotta say. But now, let's at least deal with your shield, if nothing else. is going to leave Terminal in a very precarious position. I would have rather been in a position where I
You
could
weren't
knock him out in a
supposed to hit
single
back.
shot. And you have autoloader. No, you do not. Part of me is just tempted. I think I like this idea better. I don't get the knockout though, but here's what I have in mind. Actually, 100%, so yeah. Sadly, again, a lot of that damage is going to be mitigated.
It's not your
Because the
day.
shield took that hit for him, which I don't like, but at least it keeps one of them from running.
Don't struggle.
So you can stay there. You can find a little more cover. Maybe knock out our purifier, if I'm so lucky. Thank you.
Smash the hostile.
Thank you, Zephyr. You're a welcome addition to the crew. And you're not going anywhere.
I'm running low.
Yep, that's a given. But, yeah, isn't Pari amazing for dealing with Andromedons? Probably one of the more problematic type of units in the game, and we have the easiest counter to them to a limited extent. You are likely gonna live, but let's prime you for death. Hopefully.
That went wide.
Moving
Oh,
to
that's-
position.
That's a shame.
Expunging target.
That's okay, she took no damage. I'd rather get spread out. That puts me in poison. I don't have to worry about the bruiser, because Torque basically solos him. I should have tried healing. And you have a lot of armor, dang it. I'm waiting for
Next time
more
I'll
of them
aim
to
for the
run
soft
away.
parts.
So, okay,
There's
you're gonna
never
run away.
enough ammo.
And sadly, I don't think
Don't
Torque gets
stray
the
too far.
kill, but at least the most important thing, you're poisoned, so you can't actually run away. Oh, god dang it. I have 2 action points, though. I'm not worried. I was half panicking
to
I couldn't
fire.
do the knockout like I wanted. So, 66, well, 66% chance plus the flanking bonus to increase that odds slightly. Perfect. Now knock him out. Although I should have gone after the hitman, I suppose.
Talk it out of play. You do
But I'm
good
fine with
work.
that.
Cover me while I reload.
Yeah, sadly you need to reload, and
Reloading.
without a doubt I know he's gonna move. And the trick always with Overwatch is to make sure Overwatch triggers when they're out in the open, although... And I know you're gonna run. This is my thought process, because I'm worried this might still give him half cover right here. This is why I'm aiming it like this.
Locking down hostiles.
You shoot, I'll scoot.
There, that paid off there. I should have checked to see what the odds are to hit though still, but it's not a problem. And I can knock you out relatively easily. I just might have to take an Overwatch hit. And Zephyr doesn't really get much of a choice, I suppose. I'm just wondering, heal status. Everyone's perfectly fine on healing, so I have leniency to go wherever the hell I wish. So you knock out the hitman for me. Hopefully. No, not the Andromedon. That will do nicely. Now, I'm trying to understand what does the next area look like. I'm assuming we're breaching up here. So we're attacking on a bunch of... What is it? A second floor... Excuse me, a second floor area. And since these are in the middle of nowhere, I don't think I really get a lot of full cover outside these two pillars. Which hopefully means my opponents only get half cover as well. So I think I'm okay. It's hard to really say what to expect with the layout, though. Now let's knock out our Andromedon. Come on, punch me. I have parry still, right? Idiot. Now let's knock you out. Because that's all Sepper does. Aww.
Hostile, still standing.
That's fine. So long as I don't get acid on Godmother, we're good.
Arrested the target.
Perfect. And we're finally done with that dang mark. Now this might be the hard part though. First units through will have their weapon disabled. Well, joke's on you. Guess who's going first? I wonder if that actually will work for her fist, since she technically still has 1 point of ammo. I do wonder that. Yep, and let's heal just because we can.
Go, go, go.
Everyone's patched up nicely.
Grenade out.
Only one Guardian, sadly, which, again, it's a Guardian, so that's not a bad thing. So everyone is pretty much surprised we can kill you with Godmother. And you're disoriented. So who does Sephiroth go after? Keep in mind, she does also go first. Well, we found our prey. She is in the middle of everything though, so... Let's not get complacent. Oh! Fancy meeting you here. What else do we have with that extra vision? Purifier and a Hitman. I say we try for another, at least prime you for death. I'm still waiting for it. That's all I have to say there. I'm still waiting for it to happen. And that mech scares me quite heavily. Since he has rockets and he needs to die pretty soon. And I think you're hollow target now? You could die. You could die. Oh, nice. Hello, Andromedon.
It's like hitting stone.
Although,
Crack the shell, then tear the meat.
I'm really scared for Sephiroth, but we can protect her. And I have teamwork still. Yeah, she has half cover on both angles, which may not mean much with Pari, but future shots will matter. Speaking of which, Guardian is disoriented. From what I learned, he's not going to shield, maybe. I could regret that. Oh, is he also running? No, that's the escape point, okay. Oh, and the Andromeda's also trying to run, so... And this is a good time to use Overdrive Serum if I really am worried for her well-being. If she draws all the shots, that's perfect. I just gotta make them as tempting a flank shot as possible now. Ooh, that's like the best way to deal with an Andromedon that's running away. Now, without doubt, you were doing overtime. And that will explode. I am not chancing that. But that trooper, with the guaranteed critical hit, well, with overtime, I should be able to kill both of them. Well, not really kill both of them, but... Ooh, I really could kill both of them, if I'm willing to stand out in the open. And that hitman is way over there. I do have Alpha Strike. I gotta remember that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, unless I go here, I can't. I don't think I can hit both of them. Actually, let me double check that. I could potentially. I could almost hit both of them right now just with how close I am. I want to believe this will work. But again, I have Alpha Strike, so maybe I'm okay. The only way I can hit both of them is if I stand here. That's the only way I can pull this off. I'm counting on Overdrive to help, though. I just don't get the critical hit chance with overtime. It's close. Ooh, I forgot about you.
Down.
Silly me. She's out of ammo, though, is the problem. Which is
Ammo
not a
out.
big deal. Because she's got the perfect action for next turn.
Reloaded.
She can just subdue this bastard. She's gonna get lit on fire. The Bruiser is going to attack next. There.
Hostile subdued.
Just to add insult to injury, it's a critical bash. They don't really want to attack Zephyr. I don't know how I should feel about this, because they are leaving themselves pretty wide open. And I know I can't hit the Andromedon because it's immune to poison. So let's slow down the Hitman who's running away. Oopsie. Didn't mean to do that, I swear. And I can grab one of you. Hitman's just gonna run. You're hard to hit. So you're gonna die whether I don't kill you with this shot or not.
You're dead.
Perfect. And finally, Pari's gonna kick in. Now we have cooperation. Which I wonder what... I almost want to give cooperation... Oh, the poison there, she can't just run through that. So I might just give her Pari again. And bash the Andromedon some more. Maybe that was a bad choice, because Godmother maybe could have shot at the Purifier. But at least it at least refreshes her Pari, which might be good if the Purifier goes after her. I'm just a little shocked that the Purifier is... Well, no one wants to actually attack Zephyr. That was kind of a waste of an Overdrive serum. Ooh, good hit there.
We move.
Please... Oh, you're gonna attack Godmother, are you? No, you're just gonna throw a bomb. Yep, and both of them are gonna get hit unless I teamwork. Which I think is okay. I can heal and the battle... The mission will be over by then, hopefully. So Zephyr, finish off your Andromedon friend. It's going to hurt, but I have heals for that. And you're basically gonna die. You're gonna die running away. Oh, that I was not expecting. I was led to believe this was the escape point. Shows what I know, huh? Yeah, I basically can heal that really easily, so I'm not worried. I just hope these purifiers do not explode now. I'm hoping they don't, because you're going night-night.
One less target.
Nice tally.
Yep, they can heal that.
I'm gonna roast.
Get back.
I'm not worried yet, because it doesn't hurt your aim, but it sure as hell hurts my visibility, doesn't it?
I'm kindling.
Move, you fool!
Oh yeah, because Terminal is on fire, she can't actually heal either, but I have ways to heal really easily, so that's not an issue. We just need to deal a few. Perfect. Easy to say we met our 5 prisoner quota. Now, what's next? First unit in does +3 damage during the breach, which I'm hoping means Zephyr does +3 damage. And I do have a smoke bomb, so actually... yeah, so smoke bomb protect people. Gremlin heal. Godmother does get to go third, which scares me a bit, but we have the help
Time
for
to
this.
move.
Especially with the smoke bomb to help, maybe.
Throwing grenade.
We do have the high ground, which helps some. Oh, I recognize this area. So +3 damage, I'm really hoping for Zephyr. There's our weakened Hitman, Commando, Bruiser. And you go first, Zephyr, so... and you do, with +3 damage, you do at least 7 damage, so let's try... you should do 7 damage. Actually, you did less before, so I'm worried. You're not a... if only it told me how much you actually did on the melee, that would be really nice. Oh, I didn't see you there. I did not see our Ronin friend, so it's a given what I'm going to do with him. If he survives more than 2 turns, that's basically 7 damage to him, and he loses a lot of mobility. Which may not matter with how close Zephyr is. And we've been doing good with these turrets. But that streak had to come to an end. Yeah, just hit him and maybe I kill him. Yeah, the poison will just straight up kill him, won't it? Thank you, Smoke Bomb. That was my justification for not trying to finish it off. Ooh, can I have that plasma cannon? Please? 7 damage, so that's as much as I was expecting.
Covering flanks.
That's the target.
You're gonna escape and you're about to die, and we have teamwork. So this helps Godmother quite a bit. Cause she get the downside of her going third or even last means she gets to move up in the timeline a little bit better. How to best use my flashbangs though? Cause I'd rather kill the ones that are down here first. Oh, you're gonna survive. You have like 1 hit point left, so I'm gonna have to deal with you. Or just avoid you completely. I think I deal with the Hitman. Well, Hitman's not actually running. Who is running? Just a mech, okay. So, I was gonna go after the Hitman because he was gonna run away, but he's not. Can I hit both of you? There, that's good enough for me, because that means the Ronin should just die to the poison on his own volition.
Time for a little noise.
Now it's a question, where do I put Zephyr? Because Mech goes last and he's just running away. So I think I still have time before I have to worry about him. I want to believe. Oh, he was running away, I
By
think.
the numbers.
So you're in full cover, so why not just parry? Godmother's gonna do some Godmother things. You have a health kit, that doesn't matter. You have ventilate for a guaranteed hit. So who? The commando goes next, and you very well can just kill him right now. I do not want to stand next to that, though. That's the problem.
Shifting.
Oh, and I forgot about the bruiser in the back. So, 66% chance, plus the 53% for the flank. So odds are really well in my advantage here, so... We're looking at, what, an 88-ish% to kill?
Hostile down.
Perfect.
Far less sloppy than me.
You're disoriented, you're poisoned, you shouldn't be able to do crap. I said you shouldn't be able to do crap. Go away. Show off.
Head down and move.
Well, thank you for helping me save the citizen, or civilian. You're actually helping me, idiot. Now, I really should kill this turret, because it's about to get a flank shot. I'm gambling on the mech not being able to reach the evac point. That's what I'm kind of gambling on a bit. Godmother's gonna take some hits.
Took a heavy hit.
That was definitely a heavy hit.
Severely wounded. Still
Damn.
up.
She does have last stand, keep in mind, so there wasn't any real risk. I at least feel like there wasn't any real risk, but I'm curious, is any of these a free action? Second win, let's just use that on to patch everyone up. That was definitely a brutal 2 shots. Oh my god, really?
Quickly now.
That was not what I was expecting. I was really hoping I still would have been able to shoot. So Ronin should be dead no matter what. Mech is dead no matter what.
Smashing it.
And his weapon's also disabled for insult to injury. Health regenerate, perfect. Godmother's fine. And you also have a health kit, so let's make use of it. She may still suffer a scar, but she should be okay. And I really would like you to go after this one, because you can kill him. Simply put. And 1, 2, 3, 4, you can hit both of them. If I'm willing to put you in this awkward position again, dear Godmother. Perfect. We gotta protect her though, which we can, I think, do.
Drop the hostile.
Wait, you're still alive. You should be dead.
Your weapon is faulty.
Uh-huh.
Advancing.
Alright, you bastard. I am tired of you. Oh my, that's increased your turn order, so we need to deal with you now. So let's go for a double kill then. First, let's protect Godmother with a smoke bomb.
Hostile no longer exists.
I'm fine with that.
Nice.
Make sure we don't help his Godmother's friend.
Smoke in play.
Now, Purifier, I want to kill you next. I have good odds of it. Night night.
Expunging target.
Ooh, that hurt. But this time I learned my lesson.
Let the high tick spray do its work.
We are not going to use our ultimate ability unless I use something else first. I have a guaranteed hit, but I think it might be better to just have Zephyr bash this Cobra. At least. And I still have a flashbang grenade too. So let's just restrict what they can do. I probably should have opened up with a lot of that. So, I probably took a lot more damage than probably needed. Oh yeah, I was gonna say you oh, poison. Am I okay with you being poisoned though? Oh my god, I think considering the Cobra can't go anywhere, sure. Because it's still a guaranteed hit. Especially with that stun. She only takes 2 points of damage, but she finishes off that Cobra for me. Now, nighty-night, little Cobra.
Shattering.
Now we're down to
Cover
one
me while I
more.
reload.
This is a victory no matter what. And you get a flank shot. Maybe not a good one, but it's a flank shot.
Moving.
And the bruiser, I want to, even if I don't kill the bruiser somehow, oh god, reload. Oh well, that's unfortunate.
Reloading.
Well, guess what? I still get to cheat. No one's making it out alive. Mission complete. Come on. Finish playing with your prey there, Torque. We don't want to know what happens next. At least Godmother wasn't gravely wounded there, which is maybe the threshold for a scar? I don't know. 20 intel, 20 more for the capturing. And all the special ops stuff is done.
Excellent work. Sacred Coil is led by Bellis Mar, a former Advent commander. He was never apprehended after the war. As far as we know, he's still fighting it. We believe he had some responsibility for the Bugtown massacre. Consider Bellis Mar highly motivated and extremely dangerous.
What's wrong with you?
I'm reflecting. This place reminds me of our invasion ships.
Ah, this'll be good. How?
We're a tight crew in a massive structure. Around every corner, there's a vital function.
We're rotting in the middle of nowhere.
Don't fault our strategic location.
I felt the rust that flakes into my food.
Alright, so sadly I accidentally cut off the recording just before it ported dialogue there with Carup. Basically, he was talking to, Jane Kelly there about how he was a clone of one of the Sacred Coil's leaders, essentially. And basically was just trying to get comfort in the fact that he was a clone, I suppose, of their enemy. But either way, we got 2 promotions out of that, so I want to say that was an amazing success. And what do we have? Reinforced scales and... So, what is it? +1 armor when... Gains +1 armor when binding an enemy. And will not release the bind upon taking damage, so... Very situational. Torque gains a bonus to crit against poison enemies and will heal when ending a turn when standing in poison. This is kind of tricky, because how often am I going to be binding? Because I know for a fact I haven't really been... I have to end my turn in the poison is another factor too. And it doesn't, again, it doesn't even say how much I heal for, so I think I'm taking the reinforced scales. Because I like to take at least the Ronin and other really difficult enemies out of the equation. Especially if I get a reflex grip, I think, which allows me to shoot then still take an action. Which can be pretty good. I was hoping for less situational abilities, though. And what do you have there, Zephyr? Zephyr, let's see. Zephyr attacks any enemy that enters or attacks from melee range, so close combat specialist. Melee attacks that would deal lethal damage will instead render them unconscious. Melee attacks do +1 damage and replaces subdue. Oh, that replaces subdue, so it basically would do 3 to 4 damage in... Wait a minute. I don't understand. It replaces subdue, but... Subdue would only do 2 to 3 damage, though, right? Oh, I think I know what's going on. I heard something about Sephiroth being able to ignore ignore armor? Maybe that's what it means. It would be nice if you pointed it out for me, damn it, game. Because subdue ignores armor. It scares me a bit because it almost sounds like I'm doing less damage based on the wording. At least I heard talk about Sephiroth this being the better upgrade because it ignores armor, I believe. If this is the upgrade I'm thinking of. So that's my thought process, but it's leaving me uncertain though. But at least now I have a reliable way to knock people out, potentially. Which is something I haven't really done since I've been relying so much on Godmother with her trank rounds. So, Axiom has his armor. We're good there. The research is done. Special operations is done. And tomorrow is the payday. And we have enhanced pistols, so I'll save that upgrade until I'm ready to bring Kirp in, I think. And I really am tempted to upgrade. Well, apparently, having a rank 2 field team doesn't give me anything here, so it doesn't matter if I upgrade now. And it's not really worth getting level 2 just for +5 Illyrium. I'm sorry. So that's not worth it. So, my thought process here, we have a lot to consider with everything being done at once. I really would like to work on master-crafted shotguns, but I would like to also, since I'm going to be avoiding, ideally, the playing with a terminal for a good while, outside of the key missions, I want to upgrade my medkits. And ideally, maybe enhance my breaching equipment too. So that's going to slow me down slightly on getting my shotguns fully upgraded. Because then at least I have a guaranteed 6, was it? Yeah, guaranteed 6 damage to kill the androids and turrets now, when that is done. Whether it's with Axiom or Godmother. So that's the research there. Who do we train next? Because I want Shelter in. I'm going to bring Axiom in now with his train, but Kirp doesn't need any train done. Gain ability Guardian. I'm trying to remember what Guardian does. If it used to be if I use Aid Protocol, was it they have Overwatch? Oh, it's Overwatch abilities trigger from multiple targets. Okay. So it's really if she overwatches, which doesn't seem all that exciting. It could have its niche case. What about Godmother? Because they're the two people who will probably stand or benefit most from being here. Scoring 1 or more kills grants the agent a free reload action. That is amazing. Let's focus on... Yeah, let's give her step up because she has been having a lot of ammo problems because I refuse to give her an auto loader. And this is like the perfect way to ignore that. She'll be out of it for 5 days. Am I okay with that though? When you consider all the other possible training opportunities I can have. Well, I say that, but who else needs training? Just Verge, which I argue to a limited extent may not actually need it. But he would probably be better because I plan on leveling with him, or putting him on missions still. Shelter doesn't need... Wow. I'm actually in good shape as far as training is concerned. Because Kirp's done, Axiom is done, and let's see, Shelter has none, Sephiroth has none, Torque is done, and Verge is only 1. I'm doing really well on the train so far. So I think I give Verge the dodge even though it may not be that significant. It might help him block 1 shot or 2, but I'd rather have this since... I say that, but 5 days is the perfect amount of time where the final mission might trigger. Is it? I'm trying to remember. Since we're basically at the halfway point, so maybe not. I want to say we're at the halfway point. So let's leave Virgin there. Again, for the reason, since I plan on bringing Virgin on some more recent missions, or upcoming missions. And I'm going to try to avoid Terminal and Godmother and these other ones. Which then leaves, who do I put... Well, who's my team, for one? I want to try bring Shelter in. Axiom is my main tank. And that leaves Carup and Verge for the remaining two. And I don't think I need Carup so much. Well, actually, I probably do because of shielding. So Torque, you go to research. Actually, I'm wrong on that. I think I want Torque to take the special operations because she gets experience for leveling up that way. Yeah, well, let's get the next scavenger market item being free. She is out for 5 days, though. Need to be careful of that fact. Nope, wrong person. Where are you, Carup? And I'm about to get a bunch of money with the situ with Friday coming around the corner, so I can buy the enhanced pistol at least. Okay, so it's gonna take 3 days there. I could take someone off of that, but that doesn't do me much good anyway. Alright, now the situation. I want to get master crafted weaponry. I have the Illyrium for it already to get the master crafted shotgun, so I should be able to avoid this. And I'm curious. Level 2, yeah, level 2, that brings down that unrest fully. I think I'm going to bring this down because that gives me a buffer as well, whereas the situation up here could force an anarchy. I think I get a little more value here. If only slightly. So let's get the intel. I've done everything I need, right? I think I did. Now, we have Payday, which gives us our pistol at least. So we got Turncoat. We get intel up here because it's a rank 2. And there's no Scavenger's Market. So I'm really tempted to just get another upgraded field team here. Although this is going to be forced into anarchy if I don't deal with this one up here. And Sacred Coil units are going to regenerate health. Adrenal Weave, that sounds cool. I don't know what it is. Adhesion Grenade, so that sounds like it roots them. And what about up here? Extra padding, boo. I am definitely not doing this mission because of the rewards, I'll tell you that much. And I'm going to save the intel until I actually do a mission that doesn't have a rank 2 field team on it. But let's get the pistol. Ooh, it's actually cheaper than what I expected. It was 150 before, wasn't it? Not that I'm complaining. And let's equip everyone. We do have 2 tanks. It's a bit of a problem. But I have Verge. Verge is kind of being trained right now, but I think we're okay with the lack of healing because I don't have a med kit. So this is not as problematic as I may make it sound. We just have 3 frontliners, which is going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. Oh yeah, and I have to switch out the submachine gun. So where are you, Terminal? Give me your gun back. I said give me back your gun. That does not look like you change weapons. Alright. And we gotta be mindful they are gonna regenerate health, so... And make items available. Because yes, everything was on all the other characters. I don't need the hair trigger. Target system could be great for... Well, they don't really benefit from that the best, do they? Well, it helps the shotgun some. Because I don't think Axiom really wants the laser sight, does he? I'm trying to think if a scope would be better for him or not. He does have the additional mobility now, so maybe he can get away with it. And it definitely helps with knocking out our... What is it? Our 6 health opponents a little bit better. So flash bomb. And actually, how many? Just 2 encounters, so keep that in mind. So armor piercing ammo without a doubt for you. I'll give the flashbang to Carup. And actually, I think I want you to have the targeting system. But how often are you going to be shooting? Because that's really all Shelter can even do is just shoot, basically. So we won't give you that. Who? Oh yeah. Sephira has the plate armor. So we need to keep that in mind. She also has the flashbang grenade, which we can give to Carup. I am definitely scared about this mission, I won't lie. There's a grapple pointed door, but no walls. So you know what that means, just medkit it up. Although really, Shelter could have done that. Shelter's gonna be hanging back and healing and setting up kills. Ideally. And he has a trank round. Which Carup can have trank rounds as well. Well, actually, trank rounds are not as important because Sephira can now knock people out. I hope I'm right about her ignoring armor, though. That would be really useful. That would be really damn useful. Because of the amount of armor we have to deal against the mechs and turrets. I'm just weary about how much damage she actually does because it never wants to tell me. Is that good enough? I think so. Who has the smoke bomb? Carup does. And then our android. He has an advanced autoloader. That's too fancy for you. So let's give that to Carup, even though Carup doesn't need it either, does he? I really want to give an autoloader to Axiom there. It makes no sense, I suppose, considering I've been using Godmother without an autoloader either, and she relies on ammo more. Yeah, let's stick with the laser sight. Increases my one-shot chances. And you get the advanced scope, I guess. Well, I was going to give that to Carup, wasn't I? Alright, we'll get to the mission eventually. This is the one downside of doing multiple missions at once. Is that we have to plan out appropriately. Especially with my alternate goal of trying to get experience for everyone too. So there's a door. The infamous door we'll have to keep in mind too. And they recover health at... They recover a small amount of health at the what? At the what? I really need to notice. It's at the start of turn, is it?
Excellent work. City 31 sees the true face of Sacred Coil, and they don't like it.
Oh, we already gone through that. Sacred Coil members can harness their psionic energy or train to recover from wounds. That doesn't help me either. When do they heal? At the start of their turn. Okay, so I can play with that some. That was all I really wanted to know, and we had to put a ridiculous amount of effort into figuring it out. So Axiom has armor, Kirp will have armor at the end of every turn, and Syrup will have armor. So, ooh, we have no armor, speaking of which, for Shelter, but I sadly don't have the money for extra armor. Unless, is it possible I could sell? That would make the difference if I could sell some stuff. I don't think I can, sadly. It would be a nice way to get rid of older stuff like the +1 HP or padded armor. And the extra padded armor we're about to get here I don't care about. Alright, I'm done talking, I'm done dragging this out. Actually, yeah, Macwave might be useful for you. More so than the dang padded armor, so I'm not worried. Ooh, and even the androids, I think, got additional health because of upgrade armor, I think. Well, they have extra inventory slots, so that's kind of a given. Alright, let's do this finally. This should nearly be as difficult, you would think, as the...
Hostiles guarding contraband. Snag it and leave.
It shouldn't be as difficult as the Anarchy, you would think. So, good visibility. Automatically enters Overwatch. +3 mobility. Okay, so Rush is definitely something we want to do in like Phase 2, I think. +25 aim for Axiom sounds good for killing turrets, potentially. Although I think... I think... wait a minute. Oh, not available for his breach slot. For a moment I thought maybe he could get away with that. So Kirp gets extra mobility. And Shelter goes last and gets automatic Overwatch, which might be good for him. So is this what I want? Better aim for Axiom to get a kill. Rush so that Zephyr gets to go with him. There's no risk of damage. And we have Overwatch in case some of them try and move. And Kirp could hopefully shield someone, although it's a bit late for him. We'll see. Andromedon in the ass. And I gotta keep in mind we're hitting different targets too, so we're likely. You are so damn tempting. There's a reason why. You're also tempting, but you're hard to hit. Alright, so Trooper, hopefully you die. I should have gone with the 100. And hopefully we could deal with this turret. Although Axiom goes first. Well, let's try for a kill. None of them are going to attack us. Hi, the Bruiser. Although you're my best shot, so why not take it? Since I missed enough shots as is. I just don't want to shoot the Andromedon because, after all, Zephyr should be able to deal with that decently. Although we're going to be right next to it, so maybe not. Let's see if this works as I'm hoping. Nope, still armor. And smoke bomb, which doesn't matter if I use Zephyr for that. So bonus objective.
I'll cover the squad.
So you could smash our Andromedon quite a bit. And there's only 2 encounters, so how will this play out? Oh, are you not smoked? Did the AI mess up that badly, I wonder? What's his turn order look like? So turn needs to go, 4 of them get to go. Oh, and there's a bruiser right here. We're gonna have to keep an eye on you. If Shelter was able to swap positions with the commander, that would be pretty nice. Although, he loses his Overwatch if I use teamwork on him. And I don't think meleeing you is even a good idea anyway. I'm just wondering, if I use Adrenal Surge, who do I melee and then who do I shoot? Because that helps our adversary a bit. Because you're in cover now. And the turret? I could shoot the turret from here, so maybe I try the Adrenal there, but... And and you will die straight up, because... I do 5 damage minimum. Oh no, that would be for the smash, never mind. And I'm worried about psyching up too a bit.
Wired up.
But I do want to psych up some. I might miss. Alright, protect them. Let's hope I don't regret it. So go smash him, hopefully.
Skulls.
Okay, it's not a knockout, but it's good enough for me.
On the edge. Ready for action.
And you actually can go and smash the turret, but it leaves you in really bad cover. You can't even see the turret, dang it, I was lied to.
Pumped up.
I do still have teamwork, though, if this
Who
goes
wants
bad.
some?
But what I'm hoping now is to maybe get multiple smash attacks in. We'll see. God figure the armor ruined that some. So yes, you do ignore armor now. Which doesn't help me a whole lot, sadly, considering. Commando's gonna shoot Syrup, it's looking likely. But that's why we have Overdrive Serum. And I do have Pari. I just want to minimize the damage that this guy does. If I stun him, that helps. While rooted, while him rooted kind of forces the issue now. Pari. That's sadly the worst target I would have liked to shoot me. Good hit there.
You want to aim for the fleshy bit.
Immune to mental effects. What the heck was that?
I've had worse.
Over here! Come after me!
Won't slow me down.
Don't let
You're-
it phase you!
You're funny, Kirip. I appreciate that. Now I have to grab that next turn. And you're stunned. I really would like to just bash. I just can't remember. What is it? So it just charges up even if I knock him out. It doesn't matter if I have the charge. Zephyr's taking hits fine. Axiom is kind of out in the open, so let's at least get a charge off him. And knock you out and get me my charge, because I would love to charge that for the next encounter. Please.
I made the arrest.
Oh yeah. It's nice to be able to have more ways to charge that. He is out in the open though. Oh no.
Losing
Oh.
blood.
I
A
was-
lot of blood.
I was so scared
You're
about
still
that.
up.
Because I saw, it almost looked like that Zephyr had no health or no armor on. And I don't want to help the Purifier at all. Is there a way I can just flank you? Yeah, I can relocate.
Swapping position.
I could cover. And best of all, I can subdue our friend, but it exposes shelter, which is probably not bad considering how the Purifier works.
Arrested the hostile.
Let's see what happens. You're gonna throw a bomb. No, you're just gonna burn. I'm okay with that.
Now you pay it back.
So you missed your turn, so you need to die now. Sadly, the shield didn't go down,
Wiggling. You're
which is probably why I should have seriously considered trying to engage the Andromedon. Oh, the turret is still alive. Wow, I forgot about you. Well, this helps a little bit with charge up Carib. But I'm burning a lot of resources now. Because what I had in mind was punch you. You might live is the only catch. And then parry for the Andromedon maybe?
Shattering.
At least you're not doing a lot. And Carib does have a shield. Or Axiom still has a shield, so he's kind of okay. And you haven't used your shotgun's still in still has full ammo at the moment. All right, take him out. It's hard to tell when they're dead or not because it's basically the same pose for them. You have no ammo. I was wondering if you're going to do something sneaky.
That's wide.
Really? You just missed. Huh? That's funny. Now, let's prepare that, because I think she still has her pari, so that should be good. And we charge up the shield continues to get charged. It probably should have been your kill, but you're busy on Andromedon duty. Alright, Shelter, you keep yourself alive, buddy. Because you won't get shot at by the Purifier, hopefully, but a bomb's... Really?
Don't like the feel of that.
I have armor and everything. Why do you have to make this so difficult for me? Andromedon should die, but If I could stun this guy, that helps a bit. Because he might just attack Carup. Well, root it might help. I don't want a chance to melee in case it fails. I kind of wish I gave, I had the money to give Shelter regen weave now. Ooh, you could die. I need max damage though. Close.
Still on my feet.
Oh, and I can't hunker down anymore. This is gonna suck for Shelter.
Thought that was a miss.
Surgical.
Now that's protection.
So teleportation did not work very well for me. Because I was really gambling he would go after someone else.
Demolishing.
And it still has armor. What the point was this, oh, she still has subdue, okay. That was the wrong skill then, dang it. I think. Everyone has a shield but poor old Shelter, which wouldn't have really helped them because of the fire, I think. And you can't reload or use abilities.
Target gone.
Nice tally.
That is really unfortunate for Shelter. All units get plus 25 aim. You can't sort of flash bomb, but we do have a smoke. Which probably is more valuable here. And I did use teamwork, sadly, so Zephyr's not going to be able to do a lot. But she has armor, she is healed up.
Keep behind me.
Throwing grenade.
So there's only 2 of them. And I don't like you. Necromancer. Chrysalid. Purifier. And another Chrysalid. Which they can die. And probably should die, but are there better alternatives? Hopefully, Zephyr can knock out, or at least disorient or something to the Guardian. Because that's one Chrysalid down. We know what we're doing with Carup. And I should just straight up shoot him to kind of prevent any flank potential. And that fully charges up Carup. Gotta be mindful of the mech.
There's our target.
Full up.
So Necromancer, well, let's be careful of, oh, and I have to evacuate, don't I? So let's be mindful of that fact. And no, I am not going to do that to Zephyr. Not yet. And Axiom didn't panic anyone. Go color me surprised. And you can't really smash A1. Where would the evac be even? Is that the evac right there? That's only our... There's a potential evac there as well. And the Guardian gets to go right away. That's a bit annoying. Am I really going to gamble on the fact if Adrenal Surge actually triggers for me or not? Because it looks like I might be gambling on it. Especially with Max Rage. I'm gambling it does not enrage me after the first attack.
Making waves. Close but no hit.
You'll get it.
Yeah, at least I don't have to smash again, so maybe he'll just enrage and bash someone.
Hostile isn't moving.
This might hurt for Axiom, though.
Reusing.
Nope, just summoning. And we have flashbangs, which is going to be... Well, flashbang's not all that scary. Who to best hit, though? Because fire is not my friend either. But this will immediately
Tossing
kill the
flashbang.
zombie.
Should we move up?
And I really want to protect Shelter. For obvious reasons. And this will hit both of them hard. It won't quite kill them though. But they're close.
Thought I had it. Let me try again.
I have cover. Shrug it
Next
off
time
pays
into
off
my
nicely
head.
there. I was hoping
Care
for
of those
Berserk.
wounds.
Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot.
That hit. Still mobile.
Anything I can do?
Yeah, what happened to your Shelter? I saw like an armor hit there. Purifier gets to go next. But I like the potential of just killing you.
Smashing extremity.
You're not quite dead yet, though. I need to know where to evacuate to, and this is going to cause a fire, or burn the party. Thank you.
Missed me.
So now, what does Shelter do? Knock someone out is the simple answer. Yeah, because that chrysalid gets to go next. And swapping... Who can I swap positions with? Almost anyone. I want a really good hit, and this gives Shelter some cover. Not that it matters again, because of the dang shield he has. And his accuracy is not that impressive, so that's why we're going to cheat a bit.
I stopped the hostile.
So you are sadly poisoned, but you can open up the... You can open this up and hopefully we can prepare for our evac. Okay, so it's way over there. I kind of suspected as much. That mech needs to die, but this is a bad situation for me. And that's a smoke canister. That's not going to do much damage. Thank you, Axiom.
Less danger for us.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Necromancer. Today is not your lucky day. Sadly, I have no charge on the shield, so I can't use that to kill you. And Carp does not need the shield. But this poor Necromancer is dead anyway. Good night.
Hostile is gone.
Containing target.
Yep, the mech's gonna go next, but I am spread out for the rockets. And hopefully he shoots shelter, so it charges the shield up more.
Another scar for my collection.
Dang,
Ouch. You okay?
you were uncovering everything. I wasn't expecting that.
Splintering.
And you can just get to cover really
I'm
easily.
nearly out.
Shelter should be fine because he has again the shield. It's whether reinforcements aren't coming yet, so I think I'm okay. I would have been disappointed if he
Low on
missed.
ammo.
Let me try smashing this mech, because it's in my way and it's the perfect distance for traveling. Well, the poison sucks, that's for sure. And I can't charge the shield, sadly, on or put the
Protect it from
shield
all
on
angles.
Axiom. But we're good. I already know the shield won't hurt shelter.
Book 'em.
That charge on knockout is
Locking
really
down.
convenient when I can get it rolling.
Flesh wound.
Well, that's nice. I'm really happy with that. And I think we're okay. Everyone can basically get out. It was a little weary for Sepher because of her placement. But I think we're okay.
I'm out already?
Don't worry, you got an autoloader. You're fine. Take your free reload
I have to reload.
and start shooting. Maybe we'll soften this up for death. Nope, never
It's
mind.
off target.
Ooh, close.
Hopefully with some promotions you'll be able to help us out. Well, and I won't say no to
Almost
that.
dry.
Okay, I was wondering if there were any more reinforcements. That answers that question. And you're still poison, Axiom. Jeez. That I was not expecting. But let's see if you can have one for the road.
Target killed.
Perfect. And Carop should be easily able to get out next. That was a lot more tense than it needed to be, mainly because poor Shelter just got picked on by the poor bully Purifier. And yeah, a shield would not have done anything for him because it's more of the burn over time that would have screwed him over. But let's just hope he doesn't have a scar. That's all I can really hope for. Or at least a scar that's not crippling to him. So unrest, no scars thankfully. Intel, Illyrium, and more intel. And 2 more promotions. This has been a good series of missions. Upgrade Smash to give it a chance to panic nearby enemies. Chance increases with rage. Axiom regenerates a small amount of health at the start of the turn. Yes, please. With Regen Weave, who knows how much health he's going to be regenerating there. And what about you? You are Dazzling. Which hopefully we can start putting you some really good use. Because your aim has not been impressive, sadly. Although, I think that has to do with the fact I never gave you a scope, was it? I gave you the hollow targeting instead. So research is done, so medkits are improved. Poison gear is probably not needed because of the robots. But I would like to see about this breach equipment. And then we'll start working on a mastercraft weaponry finally. Hopefully. Maybe. Ooh, Scavenger's Mark is open. We have tons of intel. Frag grenade. Good old classic frag bomb. The small blast radius makes it ideal in tight quarters. Ideally though, this is for destroying cover. And it also shreds armor too. I would love to give the impact frame to Zephyr, but she honestly can't use it. Is the problem. She's not allowed to use it. Which would be amazing. Well. And Superior Stock has use on Shelter and Terminal and all of them. 3 points guaranteed if I miss. That is no joke. Especially when they're almost always going to be in cover for Terminal and Shelter. Never mind how badly Shelter's been doing hitting people. So I'm going to take that because I see use for it. At least for Shelter. And what do we have? I'm going to need to do this situation here. I don't have much choice. And training is going to be done for Furge tomorrow. Perfect. Get us our money if you would. City Anarchy is risen to 3. Oh, that's because there's not much I can do about it.
my takeout?
Yeah, 5 minutes ago.
Uh-oh.
Where?
Where did I see the contents of your unmarked takeout container?
Yes. Wait.
On the end of my fork.
No.
As I ate the last bite.
Not again.
This is why we use labels.
Trust me, you just wanted an excuse to be able to eat someone else's food. You know you shouldn't have done it, Terminal. You just did it anyway. Still hilarious. Either way. Training is done on Verge, so he's now back to play. Actually, I'm trying to remember, who do I want to start training now? Really, it's probably Godmother and Terminal. Because I want to continue to use Shelter some more. And we have money to buy extra medkits now. Which will help a ton for my... Well, with Axiom's regeneration, he's good as well. Never mind maybe buying extra regen weave. So, who do I put on training? Maybe Terminal. Actually, Godmother is really damn good with Step Up. We'll put her in there, and then Terminal, you go in Assembly. Whisper is so angry with you eating his dinner that you're going to be stuck doing research. Doing the boring work, as it were. Anyways, I will leave. I actually probably will leave it here because I will have to redo everything anyway once I start this up for next episode. So thank you everyone for watching. I will see you next time.